was shared by my colleague Harpal, who is not here. In Japan, every layout, town planning scheme, they actually create a balancing reservoir. So if there is an overflow, if there is a kind of a cloud burst, these are the reasonably will tone down your area of inundation. And that's the purpose. And this is, and what Netherlands has done is that, sorry, there was some. Yeah, they have also used it as a multi-purpose place. If there is no water, use it for sports or something like that. And this is becoming more common in these areas. Ahmedabad had done a very interesting innovation. Is the first city tried to create, once it got flooded, the planners that time, way back in 2005, created a project called interlinking of lakes. And this was a fantastic proposal thought through in response to a massive cloudburst event that you connect the lakes within the topography. If one gets flooded, excess water can actually channelize before it is released. So a series of lake, at least part of the phase one is being implemented now. And we are actually, the geospatial data as well as groundwater data and flood incident data is showing certain positive. It is not really strongly positive, but the groundwater has increased. There are certain changes in the green cover and so on and so forth in this process. There are some cities who are frequently flooded. They're also changing their stormwater guideline. The stormwater is actually a green buffer, and then once the water gets down, the idea of this entire flood or management, because to detain the water, slow down the process, and then allow you to go. And mind you, in this process, nobody knows the game better than we, the town planners. Because this is what, in the city, somebody who is dealing with the land more profusely, learning about the land is the urban planners. And engineering, if you get an engineering department, they'll say, isko nikalo, ek RCC या NP pipe डाल दो, वो पानी ले जाएगा, जहाँ पे जाएगा, वहाँ पे flood होगा. So this is what I think we need to be very, very. These are all regulation. This is what somebody has done a building regulation. And I was recently in CMDA, Chennai Metropolitan. Cities are doing a great deal of innovation. Town planners, urban development authorities, only thing there is a no national catalog, no national platform. And I'll request ITPI, because I saw yesterday very encouraging young professionals. I think we should also, most of the time, because this is, we are tired of showing, udhar hua tha, Manhattan mein hua tha, ki Barcelona mein hua tha. This is a time, after 75 years of our independence, we should show cases what happened here, what have we done here. And this is what I think I think we need to, since we have a new ITPI team, I think I will request them to take up some of these cases so that we can actually build confidence, saying that planners are working, plans are working, and some good practices happening across the country. This is my hometown in Calcutta. So, traditionally they used to do, if you have seen the canal, all concrete pitching. Irrigation always knew how to do in this. Now they are recovering and doing is geotextile. This is, if I term it in European term, you can call it as a nature-based solution, but it's a very Indian solution. So it is simple. If you do this grassland, your water flood velocity reduces. It's very simple engineering term, which, we are learning to do. This is the kind of, before this textile was done, this was the geotextile. Local material, abundance in Eastern India, Kerala, and those processes. This is what excellently done during one Amrut project in Goa. To mitigate flood, they created a mangrove park. And not only sensitizing people, but also they're actually trying to take up, rejuvenate, renew the mangrove forest, which is particularly coastal flooding, they have this ability to take it up. Before I close, also there is, word of caution. And you can, because we planners get very excited. Also at that same time, we get very anxious that we have to do something immediately and urgently. So I saw this two newspaper article that my city will take up 80 sponge park. And another city in Chennai will do 80, because, suddenly these words, and these are all traveling ideas, sponge city, sponge park. But if you dig down, you will not find any technical evaluatory report except some